Welcome to day 3 of the holiday and Sydney, Australia. And it's a little bit on the rainy side here, so we're back at the Darling Harbour Hotel, Holiday Inn. And we're just waiting to check in the room, which is going to be at 3 p.m. this afternoon. There you go, that's the way to relax in the morning. It's probably something that we all should do, I guess. So the rain has gone off, which is really good. So there's the first view of the Sydney AMP Tower. So 4 years since we were in Australia, 5 years for Glenn. So even though it's dull and overcast, it's warm. We're about 21 Celsius, about 73 Fahrenheit. I'm glad the water feature is still here. That's been here since we've been starting coming to Sydney. So I first come to Sydney in 1992. That's completely new since we were here last, the Western. And Barangaroo has actually gone up. When I was here last 4 years ago, that was only a quarter of a way up. But the shopping centre is closed, doing that one up. Well, we've got some fond memories being in Harbourside Shopping Centre, and it is completely demolished, I guess, for something new. Okay, so we're going to walk over Piermont Bridge here, across from Darling Harbour to the city of Sydney. So as we can see, Harbourside there demolished, and they're going to demolish all this part as well. Anytime at a restaurant just round about below that palm tree there. Had a nice steak there many a time. Dramatically changed there with the new W Hotel. Cockle Bay Wharf still there. So we're still waiting for a hotel room, so what we're going to do is go into the Sydney Wildlife World. Just waiting for it to open up in about 20 minutes at 10 a.m. And we're going to show you all the amazing animals, deadly and nice animals also here in Australia. Okay, so we're all booked. The ticket price is $48 per person. So everyone's going to have the photo. Okay, so the first one we're looking at is a tree kangaroo. So in here is the Tasmanian devil, wherever he's hiding. This is the Outback Shack. We're going to see some snakes now. So the eastern brown snake, highly venomous snake here in Australia. And there he is. So you don't want to come along and see this snake. This is one of the deadly snakes here in Australia. So this is a death adder. And you have to carefully look, but you can, yep, you can see him there. Completely blends in, amazing. So this is the eastern tiger snake, and this was responsible for more deaths with humans than any other snake in Australia. And you can see him curled up over there. So you definitely don't want to meet that fella while you're over here in Australia. This is a blotched blue-tongued lizard. So this one's the diamond python. A member of the carpet python group. Let's hope this guy doesn't bite. The Tasmanian devil, normally down in Tasmania. Can't see him anywhere. A wombat.
Well, I'm not sure. All I can see is he keeps turning his back to me. He's going, he says, let me out of here.
A wallaby or a kangaroo. Kangaroos are generally bigger than wallabies. Kangaroos mainly graze on grass. And wallabies feed on leaves, holding food with their paws. So these will be rock wallabies. So this is a wombat. They obviously like the dark. So this is a blue-tongued lizard throughout the eastern northern Australia. And there we go, you can see him right there. The deadliest bird is the male cassowary. Let's go and check one out now. This is one of the most dangerous birds here in Australia. This is the cassowary. So you don't want to meet this fella if you come over to Australia. He's definitely not a friendly guy. Gonna hit you with what he's got in his head there. This is Boyd's forest dragon. And you can see that guy there. So this guy's the eastern water dragon. Okay, we're heading into the kangaroo area. This is the green tree frog. Check out the size of this guy. He looks a friendly kind of guy. Here's the Aussie kangaroos. So that's got to be a really good Aussie icon. So when you think of Australia, you think of a kangaroo.
Random introduced kangaroo would be an interesting one. Yeah, so let's quite sure how that is. Yeah, I've read some.
So really light. Look at the budgies. So in the UK, obviously, you can have them as pets. And here in Australia, they're actually wild in the mostly probably the Northern Territory. check out this cheeky bugger. G'day mate, welcome to Australia. Definitely friendly. The budgerigar covers most of Australia, apart from eastern Queensland. So if you want to see the budgerigars, Western Australia, Northern Territory, really good place to go, or Western Queensland. The Australian king parrot, all down on the east coast. Hopefully if we go to O'Reilly's, that's what we'll be seeing at O'Reilly's. We've only been in Australia about 3 hours. Absolutely loving it. It's a tale of a freshwater crocodile.
So next time you're coming into Wildlife Sydney Zoo, make sure you stop by our crocodile little one and say good day to some of our new freshwater crocodiles.
So that's the freshwater crocodile. They used to have a really, really big crocodile here, but I believe it died about 2 years ago. And check out the size of this man. Wow. So he's a freshie. Moving into Australia's strangest animals.
I don't see them.
So these animals like the darkness. A snake out there. You wouldn't want to meet him in the dark. This guy's a little gecko. We're looking at a black-headed python. This little fella, we can't see him anywhere, must be hiding in the grass area or something. We're heading towards the koala encounters, and there's a little cafe here. So these guys are migratory locusts. So they're going to eat all the leaves. Well, this will be an interesting one to find. Spiny leaf insect. Yeah. Oh, Glenn's found him already. That's unbelievable. I don't know how he found him. And there we go. He's hiding away. Looks part of the tree. Okay, so this should be pretty cool. Mini beasts. So, Rockorb Weaver Spider. Can we see him? Let's have a look. So these are weaver spiders. So this one's a whistling spider. Large tarantulas. Mainly found down in New South Wales. And there we go, he's pretty big guy. This is where a lot of the spiders burrow a hole all the way down. The giant burrowing cockroach. I think they've used that one on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here many times. You can see the stick insect. A little cafe here. Nice little stop away around. Here we go, this is everyone's favourite Australian icon, koala. All the guys happy in the tree there. All the eucalyptus leaves. It's amazing how they just live on eucalyptus. You can see there's two there. There's one like on his back, just sitting on the tree. And this guy's beginning to wake up a little bit. Oh, there we go. That's a great shot. One in the tree there. So I've just asked one of the wildlife attendants, and unfortunately they've not got any redbacks or the Sydney funnel web spider, due to them not living long enough, and it's the wrong time of the season, so maybe later on the year. Crocodiles, I don't think we've really got to worry. More people are actually killed by horses here in Australia rather than crocodiles. It's a pretty unique place to actually go, right there in the middle. We'll go try and check that out on there. It's amazing how they just sit there that still until they see any prey, and then they'll just snap. That's a pretty cool shot. So we're in this little bubble. So I hope you're enjoying the Sydney wildlife world as much as we are today here in Darling Harbour, Sydney. Do you know what? Seeing that crocodile's making me think of one thing. What's that?
Crocodile belt.
I've got my Aussie crocodile belt on today, as you can see there. What's your favourite Australian animal? Mine has got to be, I think, koala or the kangaroo. It's got to be the koala. So this is Cockle Bay and the new Westin Hotel. That wasn't there when we were here before. This is the new Darling Square area. Let's go and check it out. This used to be Harry's Cafe de Wheels, but we've chosen a beef pie and chips, 24 bucks for the two of us. Apologies for the scruffy look. I've now been up over about 34 hours, and it's coming up to 11 AM in the morning, so we've got until 10 o'clock tonight before we go bed. It's going to be a long time. One of the major tourist attractions here in Sydney is Paddy's Market. Let's go and have a look. And you can literally buy anything. Suitcases, bags, souvenirs. So this one is Souvenir Lane. Just check out all the Oz souvenirs that you can get. It's amazing. So welcome to Paddy's Market here in Sydney. Real skin kangaroo. Aussie number plates. And the boomerangs. Look at the skippy kangaroos up there. There's so many things to buy, it's unbelievable. So this street is right behind the Holiday Inn where we're staying here in Chinatown's Sydney. Made me purchases at Paddy's Market. did all the shopping there, and we can check in for the room in about 10 minutes. So that was Kimber Lane, and to the right hand side is the Holiday Inn. How scary does that street look like? It looks like something out of New York. So right behind the hotel where we stay, the Holiday Inn, is the Chinatown area. So we managed to check in. We're all unpacked, still unshaven unfortunately, but we're now going to have a good look around. So Chinese Garden of Friendship is there, and we're going to head towards Cockle Bay and all the fountain shows. And look how all this has changed. All these massive buildings have gone up since I was last here in 2019. So this is the new IMAX. So great view of the city. We've got the new Western Hotel there, AMP Tower, and the Piedmont Bridge. Who remembers the show way back in the 80s, Return to Eden? So this building was the, what was it called, Harper Mine? We've got the Australian Maritime Museum over here with all the ships, and the new buildings of Barangaroo. And what a view. Sydney Harbour Bridge and the Opera House. Great view there of the bridge. All the new buildings going up here in Circular Quay. It's certainly changed since we were here last. And we've just taken the fast Manly ferry, and we are back at our favourite Manly Beach. So tonight we are eating at Oporto, which is a really good place to come. And we've got a spicy chicken sandwich and maybe some French fries, bottle of Coke. It'll do. Okay, so tonight we've got the spicy burger, French fries, and this amazing view over Manly Beach. We've got a hungry bird as well. Wants a bit of this burger. Must know it's that good. Hungry Jack's has gone. We always used to go and eat there. Stunning view of the Opera House tonight with the sunlight on it. And it's the end of a beautiful first day here in Australia. The Sydney Harbour Bridge, and of course the Opera House. Well, was it worth 15 hours flying from Los Angeles to Sydney today to look at the Sydney Opera House? I think it was. The Opera House just starting to light up for the night. So hope you've all enjoyed day 3 here in Sydney. Day 4 tomorrow. We are in Sydney, and we're going to explore the city and bring you some fabulous videos of the different areas to come and visit. So we look forward to you joining us. I just want to do a little bit of a shout out to Janet over in the UK, who's looking after our Nick, and I believe he absolutely loves it and goes absolutely wild as soon as she knocks on the door, ready for his walk. So Janet, if you're watching, thanks again for looking after Nick, and that allows us to be here in Australia bringing amazing videos to you guys. And the views just keep getting better. Just check this out.